Hello, everybody. I thought it's gonna be a good idea for me to share with you via video rather than text messages in the group and stuff like that. So, I've got a bad news and I've got a good news, right? So, I think I'm gonna start with the bad news first, and then I'm gonna move on to the good news. Okay. So basically, what's happening is building the bot is actually a pain. I've gone through a few developers. They've tried, but the problem is because I'm trying to build a bot for multi users, like more than two or three people, so it becomes an issue. It's not as easy as I actually thought it was. And basically, what's happening is I need a team. So I got an advice from my Pine script developer. So I'll tell you what that is in a minute. So there is a difference between a Pine script developer and a Python developer. So they're two different things entirely. So I got an advice from my Pine script developer. Like it was just saying that I will need a team. So at the moment, it's more like a one-man team. So I would need a team in order to pull this through. Okay. So in order for me to have a multi-user bot, I am gonna have to build a team around me, and that would include having a Pine script developer, a Python developer. That would include having a website developer. That would include having a support team. That would include having an admin team. So it's a big job. So that is the bad news at the moment. Sorry, folks. It looks like at the moment I'm just gonna you know go back to the drawing board on this board, and then I would see what I can do, right? So what it looks like at the moment, it looks like I have used up all of my options. So it looks like I'm gonna go back to the drawing board and see if I can build a team. Yeah, so we just gonna see how that goes. So that's the bad news, folks. So but I've got the good news anyway. Okay, so where should I start? So I wanted to show you guys a few things here. So before I actually move on to the good news, so I just wanted to show you guys a few things here. So you don't have to understand this, but I'm gonna try and explain as much as I can, and then hopefully you guys can have a little bit of understanding. So this is what we call Trading View. Okay, so the reason I'm using Trading View is you can literally find any trading instrument here, like stocks, cryptos, forex, everything, right? Versus using MetaTrader 4, because usually I love MetaTrader 4, right? But when I discovered TradingView, I just realized that it's gonna be good for crypto, stocks, which are all of the things that I do, right? So I built strategy. So I hired a Pine script developer and they built my strategies for me. Okay. So every signals that you get in the channel, they're coming from these strategies. Okay. So what I did is I paid a developer to create a few strategies, and I do have quite a few as well. Okay. I'm just using this as an example for now, but I do have quite a few. What I do here is I look for like trading opportunities. Okay. So for example, this strategy gives me more um, buy signals. I can do sell signals as well, right? So just hold on a minute. It's gonna load. Yeah. So as I was saying, I get a lot of signals on this, right? I just had to refresh the screen, right? So just to make this to come up. So as you guys can see, I have a lot of buys and exits and buy and exit. Obviously, I'm using a very small percentage here just to show you guys, right? So these are the signals that you guys actually get in Telegram, like all the in the channel, right? So these are the signals that are pulling through to the channel. So this is my package at the moment. So I'm paying this amount every year. So at the moment I can get 100 server alerts. Okay, I can get up to 100, and I think with this one I can get 400 server alerts. But at the moment I'm using this. So personally, I don't need 100, but because of the group, I am doing this, right? If I get this 20, I'm good. But in order to satisfy like even more people, I had to go for this option. Okay, so that's what I am on at the moment. So for every alert, so imagine like I have 50 coins, right? So that means it would take up 50 signal alerts. Okay, so but what I've done anyway is I have what I call a scanner, and that kind of helps me to reduce the number. So I can put in 8 indicators. So that 8 would only take up one. Well, it would take up 8 spaces. Yeah, sorry, it would take up 8 spaces, right? But it would take up more coins. So one slot would probably take about 8 coins or thereabout. So that helps me. But what happened is at the moment, so the reason I'm explaining this to you guys is so you can actually understand, like, it's not that I don't want to help people, but so you guys can actually understand, okay? So right now, what you're looking at right now, it's gonna lead to the good news that I'm about to show you. So all of this right now is going to a bot. Okay, I have a bot that I'm gonna be sharing with everybody. So all of this right now is going to that bot. Okay, and so these are the signals that I'm sending to Honesty, Peter in the group. Okay, so these are the signals that are going to him, and these are the signals that are going to the Telegram channel. So I've pretty much exhausted my. I think I've used up about 80 signals already. Okay, so it's gonna be difficult to add any more people on board anyway. So that's one. Two is I'm gonna go on to the bot right now, but let me just show you something quickly. So that's the first signal, and this is the second. Sorry, that's the first strategy, and this is the second strategy. This is my favorite strategy because what happens with this one, it tends to enter pretty low at the beginning of a new trend, and then you can ride it all the way. But the thing is, you don't get a lot of signals, right? So you only get like, look at that. So you only get like once, yeah. So look, so you get a buy, and then look, you can ride it all the way to the top, and you can just exit, right? Look at all of those exits. So that's what I do with this guy here. I just wanted you guys to know about that real quick. So it's not that I don't want to take people on board, but if you really want me to take you on board, you probably need to register or subscribe to Tradingview, and then I can probably share my strategy with you, right? So if possible, I can do that, right? And then you can connect it to the bot that I'm gonna be showing you, or you can just do it the way that I'm gonna be showing you as well. It doesn't really matter, okay? So those are my strategies. So inside the strategies, I can break this down into three or more different settings. So there's lots of settings that I can break it down into whatever I want, right? So I can have like three, let's just say three, 2 or 3 settings from this alone that I want to trade off, and then I can have like 2 or 3 even more on this as well that I want to trade off, right? So that is that. So those are the alerts, and these are the current alerts that's just happened today. So like all of the alerts, not even today, like in the last hour or thereabout, right? So now the good news, the good news, the good news, the good news, folks. What I have done is this. I decided that, you know what, I am tired of like everything that is happening with regards to the bot that I was trying to build. I thought, okay, I'm gonna go back to the drawing board. I'm gonna see if I can get a team, and if you guys know me on Telegram, most of the time I have been trying to connect with more with people over there, but most of the time I find that people don't have the same passion and energy as I have. So eventually, we're not able to work together. But obviously, I'm still gonna keep looking, right? I really need to build a team around this and around about other projects as well. But anyway, here's the good news, folks. So I was able to one of my developers told me about 3Commas. Okay, so basically, let me go back to this so you understand. So this is just the strategy. This cannot do anything. So this cannot open any trade unless the broker is actually connected to TradingView itself. Then it can't really open any trade. It can only send out signals, to Telegram groups or to your mobile phones or your emails. It can do all those kind of things, right? And then you get a signal, and then you manually open the trade, right? But it aside from that, there's no way you can open a trade directly on Binance or any other exchange directly when you're using TradingView. Okay, so what I've done is this guy told me about 3Commas. It's not free. I had to pay. I had to pay. Yeah, so this is the package that I am on right now. I think I did a monthly package. I'll explain what that means as soon as I go on. So what I've done is at the moment, this is the good news, folks. So I've brought my strategy here in order to use their configuration, and then I can use their configuration as a bot for myself, right? So I don't know if you guys understand that. So my strategy is on TradingView. Like this is the power, this is the engine. This is just like firing out the bullets, okay? So that's basically what this is, but this is the real engine, okay? So what I've done here is I've come to 3Commas and I'm leveraging on the DC. It's called the DCA bot. So basically, what you do is you create a bot, and I'm gonna walk you through what I've done anyway, or I can just do edit anyway and show you. So if I click on edit, so this is the name that I gave my bot so that I can recognize it. So please give this bot a unique name so reporting and management is easier. So that's the name. It's connected to my Binance account. So at the moment I connected my Binance account, you can see it's a real account. You can get a paper account as well, just to make sure that everything is working fine. And then once you're happy, then you can actually go for the real account. So right now I have a real, well, I connected my real account to 3Commas. So the first thing that I did was I entered my bot name that I want to use for the bot. I connected to this. So single pair means you can only trade one pair. So for example, you can only trade ETH USDT, and that's it. You cannot trade any other symbol. But I don't want to do that. So I opted out for the multi pair, and these are all the pairs that I'm trading at the moment. And when I say these are all the pairs, it doesn't mean that I'm gonna be trading all of these. I will explain how it works to you. Okay. So what I've done is I want to take maximum of 40 positions at a time. Okay. You can see this is already more than 40, but what I'm saying is once I get up to 40 trades, I want to get out. So at the moment, I am taking maximum of 40 trades. I'm buying only, which means long. I'm using USDT. At the moment, I just set out $2,000 for this testing. So I started on the 1st of October. So I just wanted to test this out, right? So $2,000, $50 per trade, okay, and maximum of 40 trades, okay, and I wanted to open at the market order, okay. So this is my Telegram, my TradingView custom signal. So you select that. So at the moment I'm using 1.5 because I'm testing. So this is me connecting this to my TradingView signal. Okay, so it's very important to understand that. So percentage from total volume, yeah. So if you click on that, it explains it further. So it's just saying that if I open two trades, the max, if I want to take the percentage off both trades, or do I want to take it off the highest, right? So something like that, right? I'm not using any stop loss at the moment because I don't use stop loss for my spot trading. I'm not really doing any safety orders at the moment. In my advanced settings, what I'm just saying is I don't want you to open more than two symbols. So for example, if I have two ETH USDT running, I don't want you to open more than that. So if I change this to 3 or 5, so basically I'm saying I don't want to have more than 5 symbol open at a time. And then this one basically means I don't want to have more than 40. So you can change it to whatever you like, right? So you can say, you know what, you don't want to have more than 5 maximum trades, and then you don't want to have more than 1 or 3, whatever, right? So you can change it to whatever works for you. You can change it to 10, 20, 100, 5, 1, whatever. So that's basically what that is, okay? Yeah, as you can see, the maximum amount for bots use it based on the current rate is this price, okay? 2,000, and it just added a little bit just for the commissions and stuff like that, okay? So, and I'm going to show you everything further. So let me see what else I need to show you. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to where we were before. Okay, so I want to show you this, guys. So let me just show you. So these are the settings that I just showed you. Okay, strategy is long. At the moment I'm using 1.5, $50, and if it opens a second position, also use $50. Okay, so you can say open the first position at $20 and open the next one at $10 or $30. So you can literally change it to whatever you wanted to change it to. Okay, so so those are the settings. So in here is the message that I'm gonna be taking to Telegram. Sorry, I keep saying Telegram, to TradingView. So I just copy this, and then I go here, and then I go this. Okay, so I go add a lot. So I just copy, and then they give me this as well. So I get the webhook URL, and then I copy that here. Okay, so that's what I do. So I copy here. I just copy everything here like this. Copy, copy, and paste here. Okay, so something like that. And then what that's gonna do, it's gonna show up on the list here. Okay, but at the moment I don't want to do anything. I'm just giving you guys an example. So it's gonna show up here, and you don't need to do that. I'm just explaining to you so you understand. Okay, so what I've done, So that's the message that I copy that's gonna fetch the signals. Okay, so I started these on. I think it should tell me the date. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Yeah. So the date that I created this DCA bot on 3Commas is the 1st of October, just at midnight. Okay, just 3 minutes after midnight. Okay, so far I've got 137 trades completed, and at the moment I have 29 trades open, active deals, and then the maximum active deals, like I told you, is $40, and my profit so far is $106. Okay, just in like how many days? Like 6 days. Okay, so that's the profit so far. So these are the funds that is locked in that it can trade with. Yeah. So if you do the math, it's gonna tally up to $2,000. So basically, if you add 11, if you multiply 11 by $50, you get 550, right? So if you add 550 to this, you get $2,000. Okay, so 2005 or thereabout. Okay, these are the trades right now. So look at this. Deal completed, profit. That's the profit in 20 minutes. So it closed out in 20 minutes. So these are just the settings saying take profit finished, base order executed. Look at this, deal completed in 6 minutes, right? So it means that it opened and within 6 minutes it took profit. This took 20 hours. Wow, look at that, 20 hours. This took 4 hours to come to take profit, 4 hours to take profit, 17 minutes to take profit. Okay, so this is what I'm trying to implement for everyone to use at the moment. So now, how can you benefit from this? This is the deal. So I've been talking to these guys, like I've been talking to them. So they told me that I can share my bot with anybody. Like I can share my bot settings with anybody, and that means once I share the link with you, you can go in, you can configure it, you can do whatever you want to do, and then you're gonna start taking the same trades as I am. The only thing that I want to say is that at the moment I'm just testing one of the strategies. So this doesn't mean that this is the best strategy. This is just a random strategy that I'm testing. That I just want to make sure that everything works well with 3Commas, with Binance, and everything is working well. And so far, it's been excellent. It's been excellent. So these are the daily summary profit. The first day was still warming up, and boom, all the way. Wow, look at that. All the way, the thing kind of skyrocketed, right? And you can see similar stuff here as well, right? And you can also see here like different coins, how much profit. So far, this is my best coin, like USDT Strax, because I'm getting a lot of profit from that. Okay, so you can actually use this as a safety net, and you can say, you know what, I want to be trading all the coins that I seems to be getting more profit. If I want to share this with you, all I need to do is I click on this share button, I copy the link, and then you can go here. So I already asked these people, and they said you don't even need to subscribe. You can use the free account, and you can still use my bot when you use the free account. Okay, the only thing that I'm gonna say is I have spent a lot on all of these projects. Okay, so what I'm gonna be doing is if I'm gonna give out my bot to anyone, I would say that you use my, I don't know where to get it from anyway, but it's probably somewhere. So you use my affiliate link to sign up. So that's what I would say. Like, use my affiliate link to sign up to 3Commas. So if you want to take advantage of my bot, at the moment I am not charging anything. I am kind of having a gray hair almost every day, and this is no joke. You guys might laugh at this, but this is not gonna be free. But for now, um, while we're still using this process, I can share my link with you. But all I ask is you use my affiliate link, even though if you're going for the free account, I am not going to get any kind of affiliate commission anyway. And I think you should be good with the free account. I think the only time you might need to upgrade is if I am going to be adding more bots and then you want to take advantage of those bots, then maybe you might need to upgrade. But for now, I'm thinking that you should be good with the free account. But I would say that you sign up with my link if you really want to take advantage of my bot. But if I miss anything, I'm trying to think if I missed anything. So hey, oh yeah. So I just slotted in this video because I missed I was gonna talk about this actually. So I just slotted in. And guess what? I forgot that I don't know what happened anyway. I think maybe my mic was down. So now I'm having to do like a voiceover kind of a thing, right? So basically now I didn't get the audio on this video, so this is a voiceover, so I'm just doing like a voiceover over the video, okay? So, and I'm just gonna explain, hopefully you understand as well. So I forgot to explain to you about the my own personal bot that I have always been talking about. So as you guys know, I always mention that I do have a personal bot, and then I had a couple more people on that as well. So that's what I want to show you or explain to you here. So um, yeah, so the Binance bot is hosted on Heroku right here, right? So you can see that. So the bot is hosted on Heroku. That's the name. It's a cloud server. So right now my bot is using one IP address. So right now I'm hosting the bot on Heroku using one IP address, right? So I don't know if you guys understand that, but basically everything coming from this bot is showing us one IP address. And as you can see, one of the reasons that I'm saying that it's so difficult to put a lot of people on this is now, first thing you're looking at right now, like the way it's been coded, there's lots of information to add. So if I want to add multiple users, so you can see that it's going to be a very big screen, because right now I've got 2 users using it, and you can see that it's a big screen already, right? So by the time I add like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, it's going to be a lot of information. So that's one of the barriers, and that's one of the obstacles that I do have with this bot, which is why I'm unable to opening up to a lot of people. And the second one is the IP limitations. So IP limitations is it's against Binance rules. So imagine I am in one part of the world, another person like 20 people from different locations, different IP address trying, sorry, not different IP address, same IP address, but different API and secret key, right? So you can imagine that like 20 people or 30 people trading on Binance, different API key. Binance know that you're not in that location, and then all these people using the same. It's against their rules, and automatically they're just gonna ban the bot. Like they probably would suspend your account as well anyway, but they're gonna ban the bot for sure. So that's why I'm unable to add like so many people. I can only add like a very, very limited number of people, otherwise it's going to become a very huge problem. And I just thought I would explain that, because I was going to explain in the normal video, but I forgot, right? So I just thought I would record a second quick video. And as you can see, as I was explaining, to add different accounts, like I have to add everything. And before, I was explaining to you guys about the take profit and everything. So that's the maximum number of positions, same as what we already have here, right? Yeah, just same as that. So I set mine as 2, and the other people using the bot, I do have a password. Excuse me. Stop loss percentage, symbol timeout. So say for example I want to take a trade and I want to wait for 5 minutes before the next trade, I just put that timeout there for that purpose. I also have the take profit percentage, and the quantity and stuff like that. So that's about it about this bot. I just wanted to show you guys real quick, and you can see if I want to add different values, I have to do all of this. Aside from the fact that it is tasking, there is hyper limitations, and I can't do anything about that. So that's about it, folks. Just so you know, I just merged this video into the main video.